Have you ever wondered why some outfits make you look 10 years younger, while others seem to instantly age you? Have you ever stood in front of the mirror, tried on blouse after blouse, dress after dress, and thought to yourself, why'd I look so tired today? In this video, I'm going to share 5 of the most common style mistakes women over 60 make. But this isn't just about pointing out what's wrong. More importantly, I'm going to tell you real stories from women I've worked with, and give you simple, practical solutions you can start using right away. Solutions that will help you turn your 60s and beyond into the most radiant, stylish years of your life. Imagine walking into a class reunion or a family gathering. Instead of hearing, you look tired, you're met with smiles and compliments like, wow, you look so vibrant, so elegant today. That's not a fantasy, it's absolutely possible, and it often comes down to just a few small tweaks in the way you dress. Because fashion isn't a game reserved for the young. Fashion is a silent language. It communicates who you are without saying a word. And at this stage of life, it's your opportunity to express confidence, sophistication, and vitality like never before. And I want to show you how. Ladies, let's be honest for a moment. After 60, so many of us reach for oversized clothes. Why? Because they feel safe, they cover what we don't want to show, and they seem comfortable. But here's the truth, those shapeless pieces are not doing us any favors. I once tried on a blouse 2 sizes too big just to hide my stomach, and guess what? Instead of looking slimmer, I looked heavier, tired, and completely lost in the fabric. Have you ever had that moment in front of the mirror where you thought, this loose sweater makes me feel safe, but then realized it also makes you disappear? According to a 2023 survey by the Silver Style Institute, nearly 72% of women over 60 admit they choose oversized clothing for comfort. But here's the kicker, over 60% of them also admit those same outfits make them look at least 5 to 7 years older. That's not what any of us want, right? Picture this. You're going to a friend's birthday party. You put on a long, boxy tunic that hangs with no shape. All anyone sees is fabric. But if you switch to an A-line dress with just a subtle waistline, or a fit and flare style that skims your curves, suddenly people are saying, wow, you look amazing. Did you lose weight? You look 10 years younger. I'll never forget a client of mine, a 63-year-old mom. All we did was swap her oversized cardigan for a cropped, structured blazer, and her children couldn't stop complimenting her. So what's the solution? You don't need tight, uncomfortable clothes. What you need is structure. Think A-line dresses, tailored trousers, blazers with clean shoulders, or cardigans with a belt to define your shape. Even small tweaks, like adding a belt to a tunic or tucking in just one side of your top, can completely transform how you look. And let's not forget accessories. A slim belt can turn a baggy outfit into a polished look. A colorful scarf can shift attention to your radiant smile instead of what you're trying to hide. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you tried on something with a little waistline, just to see how it feels? Remember that moment when you stood taller, smiled bigger, and felt instantly more confident? That's what psychologists call enclothed cognition. It's the idea that what we wear directly impacts how we feel, how we carry ourselves, and how others respond to us. Clothes aren't just fabric, they're energy. That's why I always tell my girlfriends, at our age, we don't need a closet full of clothes. We just need the right shapes. A few structured pieces, flattering cuts, and some well-chosen accessories can completely change how you show up in the world. So, if your closet is still filled with oversized sweaters that swallow you whole, it's time to let them go. Because once you do, you'll see a shift not only in how others see you, but in how you see yourself. Tomorrow morning, try slipping on a blouse with a bit of structure or tying a belt around your cardigan. And don't be surprised if someone says, wow, you look so refreshed today. What's your secret, And speaking of secrets hiding in our closets, there's another sneaky culprit that can age us faster than we realize, outdated floral prints. You know, those little ditzy flowers from the 90s that never seem to go away. Let's talk about why they might be holding you back and what to wear instead. So many of us love florals, don't we? They remind us of special moments, they feel feminine, and let's be honest, we've probably had some of those floral dresses hanging in our closets for decades. But here's the thing, not every floral print works after 60. Tiny ditzy flowers or oversized, loud patterns can actually make us look older instead of more stylish. Have you ever put on a floral dress, looked in the mirror, and felt like your face completely disappeared? That's because busy patterns can overwhelm your features. Fashion psychologists have even studied this. In a 2022 survey by Fashion and Psychology magazine *, 58% of women over 55 said they received fewer compliments when wearing overly busy florals compared to when they wore solid colors or modern, muted prints. That's a huge difference, isn't it? I'll never forget one evening at a party. A lovely woman walked in wearing a bright red rose print dress. It was bold, it was eye-catching. But instead of people noticing her warm smile and beautiful face, the conversation kept circling back to that dress. The print completely stole the spotlight from her. Have you ever had that experience, where people notice your clothes more than they notice you? The solution isn't to give up florals. It's to choose them wisely. Instead of wallpaper-style florals, try soft watercolor prints. Instead of clashing, multicolored blooms, go for monochromatic designs like cream on beige or navy on white. And here's a simple trick I use all the time, the 1-to-1 rule. Pair one floral piece with one solid floral blouse, match it with solid trousers. Floral skirt, wear it with a plain top and neutral shoes. That balance lets you shine, not just the fabric. I tested this on myself. One day, I wore a dark ditzy floral dress to lunch with friends. Everyone complimented the dress. The next day, I switched to a pastel floral on a white background, paired with a beige cardigan. This time, people kept telling me, you look so fresh, so youthful today. The only difference was the type of floral. That's how powerful the right print can be. So take a look at your closet. How many floral pieces are you holding onto out of habit, even though they don't flatter you anymore? Are you ready to let go of the ones that drown you out, and start choosing prints that highlight your face, your elegance, and your confidence? And once we've tackled outdated florals, it's time to talk about another hidden culprit that can age us more than we realize: wearing too much black. Black may feel safe, but it can also be a shadow that makes us look older. Let's dive into that next. So many women over 60 love wearing black. And I get it. Black feels safe. It matches everything. And we've been told for decades that it makes us look slimmer. For years, my own closet was probably 70% black. Dresses, trousers, cardigans, you name it. I thought it made me look polished, sophisticated, even powerful. But here's what I started to notice. Too much black was actually doing the opposite. My skin looked duller. My fine lines around the eyes looked sharper. And instead of feeling vibrant, I looked like I was fading into the background. Have you ever felt that way? You put on an all-black outfit, and instead of looking chic, you feel like you've disappeared into a shadow? You're not alone. A 2021 study from the Institute of Fashion and Color Psychology found that 64% of women over 55 reported looking older when they wore all black, compared to when they added jewel tones or lighter neutrals. Just one small change in color can make a world of difference. I'll give you a real example. I was coaching a group of professional women, most of them in their 60s. Almost every single one walked in wearing head-to-toe black. They looked uniform, yes, but also a little flat. Then I asked one woman to try a navy blouse with an emerald scarf. Instantly, her skin looked warmer, her eyes brighter, and the whole room noticed. People actually said out loud, "You look amazing, so refreshed." That's the power of color. Now, I'm not saying throw out all your black. Black can still be elegant and timeless. But the key is balance. Instead of all black, add in jewel tones like emerald, sapphire, or burgundy. These shades add richness and bring light back to your face. Or play with lighter neutrals, ivory, beige, or blush. They soften your features and make you look more radiant. I'll never forget a retired teacher I know. She had worn a black cardigan for years because she thought it was age appropriate. One day, she tried on a pastel pink cardigan instead. She wore it to a class reunion, and her old classmates couldn't stop saying, asterisk, you look 20 years younger. Imagine the joy on her face in that moment. That's what the right color can do. So let me ask you, when was the last time you stepped out of your black comfort zone? Have you tried a jewel-toned scarf, or a blush sweater, or even just a pair of earrings in a brighter color? If not, why not experiment tomorrow? You might be surprised when people don't just see your outfit, they see asterisk you. And once we've talked about the shadows of too much black, let's move into another common culprit hiding in our closets: outdated denim and pants. Do you still have jeans from the 90s tucked away somewhere? Let's talk about why those might be aging you more than you realize. Jeans and pants are staples in every woman's closet, but let's be honest, not every style is still serving us well after 60. A lot of us hang on to those old mom jeans with the bulky fit, or even distressed, ripped denim that might have been trendy decades ago. I once had a client proudly show me a pair of jeans she'd kept since 1995. She said, asterisk, they're still in good shape, why would I get rid of them? But when she put them on, the cut made her look shorter, outdated, and far less polished than she really was. Do you still have a pair of jeans like that hiding in your closet? Have you ever put them on and wondered why, no matter how you style them, something just feels off? You're not imagining it. A 2022 AARP survey found that 67% of women over 55 felt less confident in old, outdated denim compared to when they tried on a modern, streamlined fit. That's how powerful the right pair of pants can be. So what's the solution? Start with dark wash jeans in a slim straight cut. They're not skin tight, but they're clean, flattering, and lengthen your legs instantly. Another great option is cropped pants that hit right at the ankle. They make your outfit look more intentional and polished, and they work beautifully with loafers, sneakers, or ankle boots. And don't underestimate the power of tailored trousers in neutral shades, navy, beige, or soft gray. They're comfortable, elegant, and make you look instantly modern. I'll never forget one client who walked in wearing light, faded jeans with long legs that pulled over her shoes. The look felt sloppy and weighed her down. I had her try on a pair of dark navy slim straight jeans, cropped just above the ankle. When she came out of the fitting room, everyone's jaws dropped. People immediately said, asterisk, wow, you look taller, slimmer, and so much younger. Even she laughed and said, asterisk, I didn't realize a new pair of jeans could make me feel this good, asterisk. So let me ask you, how many pairs of jeans in your closet are more than 10 years old? Are you ready to let them go and replace them with a fit that actually highlights your best self today? Remember, it's not about having 100 pairs. It's about having the right ones that work for you right now. And once we've refreshed our denim and pants, it's time to look down. Because the truth is, even the most stylish outfit can be undone by the wrong pair of shoes. Let's talk about footwear next, and why the shoes you choose can either lift your entire look, or age you instantly. When it comes to shoes, I know a lot of women over 60 lean toward orthopedic styles. And honestly, I understand why. We worry about balance, foot pain, bunions, arthritis, all of it is real. Comfort and safety are priorities, no question. But here's the problem. Those big, bulky shoes with thick soles and heavy shapes might feel supportive, but they can completely throw off your proportions. They make your legs look shorter, your steps look heavier, and even the most elegant outfit suddenly feels frumpy. Have you noticed that yourself? You slip on a pair of clunky comfort shoes, and suddenly your whole look feels weighed down? You're not alone. A 2022 report from the American Podiatry Association found that 74% of women over 60 choose shoes based purely on comfort. But more than half of them also admitted those same shoes made them look at least 5 years older. The good news is, you don't have to pick between comfort and style anymore. You can have both. I once had a 68-year-old client tell me, asterisk, I could never give up my orthopedic shoes. My feet just can't handle anything else. I smiled and handed her a pair of loafers designed with proper arch support, cushioned insoles, and soft leather. The second she put them on, her face lit up. She said, I can't believe how comfortable these are, and they're actually pretty. That's when she realized style and comfort can go hand in hand. The solution is finding shoes with structure and support without all the bulk. Think low block heels. They give you posture without pain. Sleek loafers with cushioned insoles and breathable leather. Fashion sneakers designed with arch support that look modern and chic. Even ballet flats these days come with padded soles. The key is avoiding those oversized soles and heavy shapes that drag the eye downward. I'll never forget a woman I knew in her 70s. For years, she only wore the same old orthopedic shoes because she thought she had no choice. Then one day, her granddaughter took her shopping and convinced her to try a pair of clean white sneakers with supportive insoles. She put them on, looked in the mirror, and her granddaughter squealed, Grandma, you look so cool. The smile on her face said it all. One pair of shoes changed not just how she looked, but how she felt about herself. So let me ask you, what do your everyday shoes say about you? Are they just functional, or do they also reflect the vibrant, stylish woman you are? When was the last time you tried on a pair that made you feel both supported and fabulous? Trust me, the right shoes don't just carry your body, they carry your confidence. And after looking at shoes, along with our clothes, prints, colors, and denim, the bigger picture becomes clear. Small changes, just a switch in silhouette, a pop of color, or a pair of modern shoes, can completely transform how you look and how you feel every single day. Life after 60 is not the time to fade away. It's the time to shine in your own unique way. Fashion isn't about hiding your age. It's about celebrating your experiences, your elegance, and the confidence you've earned through the years. And here's the truth, just one small change in your wardrobe can make you look younger, feel more confident, and bring back that radiant energy. Try it today. Swap one outfit, add a pop of color, or try a fresh accessory. You'll be amazed at the reflection in the mirror. A woman who looks vibrant, confident, and absolutely glowing. But remember, what you've seen here is just one piece of the puzzle. If you're truly serious about looking confident, youthful, and beautiful, then the next video, 5 maxi mistakes women over 60 make, healthy aging. Avoid to look elegant, is something you simply can't miss. It's the next step to completing your style journey and embracing the most elegant, radiant version of yourself after 60.